Hi guys, Nexi here, back with another video, and today we're gonna review the latest model of the Xiaomi electric scooter, the model Pro 4. Stay tuned. Welcome back guys, and thanks for tuning in. I've been driving the Xiaomi electric scooter for a few years now. Back in 2018, I made a video review for the first version of the Xiaomi electric scooter, model M365. And then, in 2019, I made a video review for the Pro model. Both videos were very popular and you can check them out on my channel. Now in 2022, the Xiaomi has released the new Pro 4 model, so let's do a quick unboxing and check it out. Alright, this is the retail box of the Pro 4 model, and it's quite large. It takes pretty much the entire desk. And since the box was on the table, the easiest way for me to unbox the scooter is to place the box on the front side and slide the scooter directly on the table. Now, when the scooter is on the table and the box is out of view, the first step is to install the handlebar and screw down 4 screws with a supply tool. That takes around 2 minutes. Now, in the package beside the scooter, you will find the Allen key, spare screw for handlebar, extended nozzle adapter, 70-watt charger with a magnetic connector, charger AC cable, declaration, and the user manuals in a few different languages. Now, before you can drive, you need to download the Mi Home app to activate and set up your scooter. On the handlebar, you have the note with more info about the range, tips about the tire pressure and self-healing feature, and there is also a QR code for the Mi Home app. Now, after when you scan the QR code and install the app, you will need to accept the terms and conditions. Then you can choose your country and add the scooter to your Mi account. Now you can press the power button on the scooter and connect the scooter via Bluetooth. Next step is to set up your login password. But before you continue with configuration or riding, you will need to watch the short video about safety. Later then you can access the scooter, or you can upgrade the firmware if you like. And then you can check the range, battery level, lights, set the cruise control, set the taillights, and the energy recovery intensity to low, medium or high. If we click here on the battery info, you can see some more info about the battery level, voltage, current, power, and etc. Clicking on the mileage info, you can see the current speed, total mileage, estimated remaining mileage, and etc. In terms of controls on the scooter, we have a nice and bright screen which shows current speed, battery info, driving mode, lock status, arrow codes, and light status. One click turn on or off the lights, and double click will change driving modes. Press and hold will turn on or off the scooter. Also, the lights are much brighter compared to the older version, and the light pattern have a flat line on the top of the beam, which is a nice touch. Also, the scooter comes with many warning stickers, and since it's only me who will driving this scooter, I decided to remove them. Now in terms of design, the new Pro 4 model have the same classic Xiaomi design, which I found very pleasing. Even that design is very similar to the older models, there are still some changes and upgrades. For example, compared to the previous model, the new Pro 4 have a higher and wider handlebar, and longer and wider standing pad, which makes it even more pleasant to drive. Having more place for feet and higher driving position is something that taller drivers will gladly appreciate. The bottom frame are redesigned, and now it's wider and longer and have a slightly more ground clearance. Xiaomi has also added the larger light reflector on the front of the scooter, as well on the sides of the frame and on the back mudguard, which is a very nice safety feature for night riders. Also, the back mudguard is much longer, it has a metal holders, it feels much stiffer, and the brake lights are much larger and brighter than before, which is great. Xiaomi has also moved the charging port location. Now the charging port are here instead of the bottom frame, and it comes with a nice magnetic connector, which is great. Now it's much easier to plug in the scooter when you need charging. The next upgrade on this new Pro 4 model are the bigger wheels and tires, which I'm mostly excited about. Instead of the old 8.5-inch tires with an inner tube, now we have 10-inch wheels with a tubeless tires with a self-sealing feature, which is great. Xiaomi claimed that as long as you don't have a puncture bigger than 3.5mm, the tire will self-seal, and that sounds awesome. By having the bigger wheels means more space for motor, and the new hub motor is rated at 350 watt nominal and 700 watt peak power. It can cope with the hills up to 20 degrees, and now it supports driver up to 120 kilograms. Now the heavier driver means more need for stopping power, and the new Pro 4 model also have a slightly bigger disc brake, and the brake caliper bites on both sides of the disc brake, which is very welcome. In terms of battery, the Pro 4 model have the same lithium-ion battery with a capacity of 12.4 amp-hours or 446 watt-hours. Charging time is still quite slow, and it takes around 8 hours to charge battery from 0 to 100%. But the range of 45 kilometers on the flat surface is a very good, so no complaint here. Folding and unfolding the scooter are now even more easier thanks to the slightly redesigned latching mechanism. To fold down the scooter, you simply lift this safety pin and move down the lever, which unlocks the handlebar that clicks into place on the back mudguard. To unfold it back into the driving position, you just do the opposite. It takes just a few seconds and it's quite easy. Also, the scooter weighs around 17 kilograms, and it's not too heavy to load it into the car or bring it up to the stairs. Now in terms of driving experience, this new Pro 4 model feels very nice to drive. Cruising around town and driving on long bicycle tracks feels very nice and relaxing. I have a feeling that this new Pro 4 model feels more natural and more pleasant to drive compared to the older models, mostly because of the bigger frame, which has a better standing position, more place for feet, and the larger wheels also improves the driving comfort. With the bigger 10-inch wheels and tubeless tires, you do get a better comfort, but don't expect miracles here, as this electric scooter, like others in the Xiaomi family, don't have any suspension, and it's not designed for off-road or bad roads with a huge pile holes. This scooter should only be used on the asphalt roads or on the bicycle tracks with a fine gravel. On the good asphalt roads, the ride is very smooth, and even on the non-asphalt roads with a fine gravel, the ride is pretty good too, and it does not feel too shaky. Now in terms of reliability, beside a few punctured tires that I had with my older Xiaomi scooters, I never had any other issue with any of my Xiaomi scooters. I found that these electric scooters are very reliable, and I don't expect anything less from this new Pro 4 model. And what makes me so happy about this scooter is the fact that my new Pro 4 have the new 10-inch tubeless tires with a self-sealing feature. That means that I can drive even more further without worry about tire puncture. Speaking of tires, it's recommended to keep the air pressure between 40 and 50 psi, and it's a good idea to check tire pressure once in 2 or 3 months. To do this job, I mostly use this compact battery pump. It's easy to use, very compact, and it does not take too much space in a backpack. So in the end, what I think about the new Pro 4 electric scooter from Xiaomi? Well, consider that EU laws have a certain speed and power limit. The Xiaomi and other manufacturers cannot do too much to improve their products. But with a larger frame, higher and wider handlebar, more space for feet, bigger wheels with a self-sealing tires, magnetic connector on the charger, better headlights and safety reflectors, the Xiaomi has done very good job with this new Pro 4 model. And I like it a lot. In terms of any cons, the only negative thing that I can say about this new Pro 4 is the higher price tag. And until the price go down a bit, I think that you should also consider the Xiaomi 3 and the Pro 2 models. And for shorter trips, the standard version are still very good choice too. Alright guys, that was my review of the Xiaomi Pro 4 electric scooter. Link of this model and the other model of the Xiaomi electric scooters you can find in a video description. I hope that you find this video useful. Thank you for watching and I see you next time. Bye bye.